Hi everyone, welcome back to Makeup Revolution's YouTube channel. My name is Sophie and in today's video we're going to be talking, I'm going to be talking about my top 5 Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palettes of 2017 and also like of this moment right now, because some of these were launches that were kind of like late 2017, but I just thought I'd do like a little roundup of my top 5 eyeshadow palettes for you guys because a few of you guys requested it and I thought it might be quite helpful. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go through these in just like a random order, no particular like favourite order or anything. These are just like generally my top 5. My first favourite of the year, of course, it has to be my number 1, is the Makeup Revolution and Soph's palette, which was my collaboration with them. Obviously it's a bit biased of me to put this in this video, but honestly, I put this in my own channel's 2017 favourites because I have used this so much this year since it came out in September, and I just love it. It's my favourite palette ever. Obviously, I designed it like with the idea of it being my perfect little palette, and yeah, I just absolutely love it. Mine is actually broken because I have used it travelling for so long. Some of my favourite shades are Grow Old and Sparks Fly, which are the two golds. I also love Pine Tree. Which other ones do I love? My favourite transition is probably this one right here, which is Copper Tea, and then I love Danger as well for like a little pop of red. I love this palette so much. Let me do a couple of swatches. These shimmers in here I absolutely love. Like the formula of them is just so pretty. So those are a couple of my favourite shimmers. This is Pine Tree, Sparks Fly and Grow Old. So that one is Copper Tea, and then Danger, and then Pumpkin. So those are some of my favourite shades for this palette. I also love the huge mirror as well, because that is very handy. My next favourite is the I Heart Makeup Salted Caramel palette, and I love all of the chocolate palettes. Firstly because one, they smell really good. I love the packaging, of course. So in particular, I love the Salted Caramel one just because of the colour selection. It's got a bunch of different neutral shades in here, so it's the perfect kind of everyday palette. You have your transition shades, you've got like a gold for your lid, you've got a lighter gold, you've got a kind of bronzy colour, you've got an inner corner highlight, you've got a black which you can like mix with anything. So it's kind of like a daytime palette, but you could also use it for nighttime, like you transition it into the nighttime. And yeah, I just really like the kind of neutral shades. There's nothing too out of the ordinary in here, so I think if you like your neutrals then you're definitely going to like this one. So this is the Salted Caramel, and again let's do a couple of swatches of the orange, one of the dark browns which is a matte, and then I think I'll do the bronze and then the gold, just because I feel like they're classic shades that everybody would like to wear. That one there is the orange transition shade, and then this one is the brown, and then we have the gold, and then the bronze. And again, this one has got a nice big mirror, so it's good for travelling as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the first palette, which is my collaboration with Makeup Rev, is £10. This one I think is £8. You get 24 shades in here, and you get 16 shades in the chocolate bar palettes. The next palette that I want to mention is a super popular one, and this is actually the updated version. I know that Flawless 3 was really popular this year. This is actually Flawless 4, so it's got the rose gold packaging, and then again on the inside it's got a really big mirror. So these are what the shades look like on the inside. As you can see, there's a bunch of like pink warm tones in here. If you like your warm tones and your pink eyeshadows, then this is the palette for you, because there is so many different gorgeous like warm tone shades in here. There are oranges, peaches, pinks, there's golds. On this side of the palette there's also more neutral shades, which are kind of everyday shades, so even if you're not into these shades so much, you can still get a lot of use out of these ones. I just think it is such a diverse palette. This one has got 32 shades in it, and I believe that this one is £10 as well. So let me just again do a couple of swatches. I'm gonna do the bright pink, I'm gonna do the bright orangey peach colour. I just love the formula of these. I think they're really lovely, and I think the fact that you get so many eyeshadows in here for such a low price, like I think that they're great quality. Ooh, that shimmer is really nice. It's kind of like a rose gold colour. And then let's do a standard gold, which is this one here. I just love this palette. I think it's really great. The next palette I thought I would mention is something a little bit different because it's a bit more colourful than the others that I've mentioned. Okay, the one that I just mentioned was pink, but this one has got like more of a variety of colours. It's more rainbow. So this is the Amplified 35 palette in Defiance. There's 35 shades in here. it, as you can probably guess. This one doesn't have a mirror, but it does have the clear window. And this one is £15, so you get all of these lovely eyeshadows in here. And the reason that I like this palette is because, again, you have some neutrals, like you've got your transition shades down here. So if you just look at this little corner here, you could use that really nicely as just, you know, a kind of standard eyeshadow look. In fact, this whole kind of two strips are more neutral shades. So you've got some transition shades here, you've got a dark brown matte, you've got a black matte, a navy blue matte, and then the rest of them I believe are shimmers, other than these two, which are a bright purple and a bright pink. And I just love the pops of colour in this palette. You've got a yellow gold, you've got a khaki green, aqua blue, pink, orange. Like, there's just so many pretty colours in here, and I think you could get such a big variety of looks out of this palette. So let's just do a couple of swatches of the bright shades, because as much as I love neutrals, I do think that it is fun to play with some bright colours once in a while, just for something a little bit different, you know. And I have done a tutorial using this palette if you are interested. It's a few videos back on Makeup Revolution's channel. Ooh, that's a really pretty green. So these are some of the shades from it. As you can see, they're really nicely pigmented. Yeah, I just think it's such a fun palette. Like, you can do neutrals, but then you can also do something bold. If you want a little bit of pop of colour, then this is the one to go for. And then the final palette that I want to mention is another one of the chocolate bar palettes. This one, I believe, is the most recent one. I could be wrong. I think it is. This is the chocolate orange palette, and I have been waiting for them to do a chocolate orange palette for the longest time, just because I love Terry's chocolate orange. Anyone else, if you're in the UK, you'll know what that is probably. If you're in America, you might not know what it is, but it's basically by a brand called Terry's, and it's a chocolate orange. Like, literally, it has like segments of chocolate orange. So good. Like chocolate that is shaped like orange and flavoured like orange. And this little palette just reminds me of that, which is one of my main loves in life. It also does smell of oranges. It kind of smells like, it basically smells of like orange shower gel. Like, it's got that really nice orange smell. So these are the different colours. Obviously, the majority of them are orange, and I really like these kind of warm shades. This one is a lot more on the orange side than the pink side, so it's a little bit different to the other ones that I've just showed you that are quite warm. But I just love this. I mean, I haven't had it for that long, but I really love like all of the shades in here. I just think they're gorgeous. There's a really nice big inner corner highlight shade. You've got loads of transition shades which work really nicely, and then you've got some really pretty shimmery eyeshadows which I love as well. So let's do some swatches. I'm gonna swatch the bright orange and then the kind of transitional orange here, because these shades are beautiful, and oh my gosh, the texture of these are so nice. They just feel so soft. And then I'm gonna do the slightly darker matte. There is a burgundy kind of colour in here and here. So those are a couple more of the matte shades. And then let's do the gold shimmer, which is stunning. It's like a foil. This gold is absolutely beautiful. I really hope you can see it reflecting there in the light. And then let's do the kind of rose gold colour. Well, it's more of a copper. There's that one down here. I just think this palette is beautiful, and if you like your orangey warm tones, I don't know how many times I've said that in this video, then you're definitely going to love this palette. And again, I think it's £8. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Also, if you aren't already subscribed to Makeup Revolution's channel, we would love it if you would subscribe to us. And let me know any of your favourite palettes down below in the comments by Makeup Revolution. I would love to know your thoughts and which ones you've been loving throughout 2017. And yeah, that is it from me. I will see you in the next video. Bye!